Nicole, teacher,
Yes?
did you check the video yesterday? Can you watch it?
No, I can't.
You can't watch it.
Yes. Just if we log in we can watch, but the other one they cannot watch.
Oh,
So anyway, make a class for Rose.
okay, okay. What? Nicole, where is my whiteboard gone?
Whiteboard?
Yeah, where is it?
You mean
Look,
what do you mean? Whiteboard?
the whiteboard. Where's it gone?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, but where is it?
桌面啊，你 right side，
Where?
你把它缩小了。对。
Have I? Where?
你就 see 了，你 right side，最右边right side，right side
Where?
there，长条形的。You need to press there。
Press what?
你把它变成缩小了最右边那一条，对 ，yes。
Press this. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, thanks. Okay. What's happening now? Hmm. Okay. Tell me which words you googled from yesterday's words.
Tomorrow, we circle.
Sorry.
We have circle.
So which words did you Google?
Pudding lane
Pudding lane. Okay. So
and
pudding lane. What is pudding lane?
is pudding lane is a lane which name is pudding.
What? It's just the name of a street. Okay,
Yeah.
that's funny. Okay, yeah, true. It's the name of a road. Uh, the name. Better to use Google Maps for that one. Of a road in London. Okay? This is the name of a road. Probably, yeah, you can find some pudding there. Okay? Next.
And countless. Next is countless.
Oh, countless. Okay, good job. What does countless mean?
It means cannot count.
Yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
It's very many.
Yes?
Very many.
Yes, that too. I think the best meaning is it's very difficult to count.
Oh,
It's very difficult. Sorry, to count because there are so many. Very difficult to count because there are so many. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense to me. Is it big enough? Can everybody see that? So countless means very difficult to count because there are so many, right? Okay, countless people were homeless. Okay. Next word. Stephen, Gino, and Rose. Can you turn on your cameras, please?
and next word is extensive.
Extensive. Okay.
Extensive. Yeah.
Okay, what does extensive mean?
Uh, this is difficult to explain.
Okay.
It's like many. I don't know how to say.
Yeah. Go on. Try. Keep going. You're doing a good job. Keep going. Can anybody else help Ivan on extensive? Wide. Yeah? Wide what? You can say the road is wide. Do we say the road is extensive?
No.
No. Okay, so what does it mean? So no one else. Angela, did you Google extensive?
Fire is very small.
Huh?
Fire. It's about a fire.
What? Shout, Angela. I know it's not your nature, but try to shout it because I can't hear you. Or type it in Google Meet.
It means a large area.
A large area.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not very sure.
Okay. It's about fire. The damage. It's about the damage. The damage was extensive. Okay, so the word extensive comes from the word extend. Okay? To extend. Extend. What keeps happening? Extend equals go far. Okay? Or go further. Right? To extend is to go further. Okay? To extend equals go further or go far. Go far. Right? And so extensive equals the adjective. Right? Extensive is the adjective. The damage was extensive. Okay? So it's the adjective of the verb extend, to go far. So the damage went really far. Okay? And like you say, Stephen, can you turn on your camera? The damage went really wide and really far. Right? Wide and far. Okay? So extensive, extend. Right? Okay? Can we understand like that? Okay, next word.
Next word is spark.
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 Yeah. What's a spark?
It means that if it is fire and fire close to the fire will have some what? Some
I think this is a hard one to explain if we're trying to learn English. If we want to talk about science, it's easier, right? But this is hard to explain, so let's have a picture, right? And then we can all know what sparks are, right? Oh, sorry, I don't need to do that. So, a spark. So this is a spark here, like this. Okay? Not the car, like this. This is a spark. Okay? If you hit two rocks together, or metal, you hit metal on the rock, you may see a spark, right? Okay? So, if I do this, if I try and take this picture, the computer may crash. But I'll try anyway. Spark. Let's see. Okay, so we've got spark there. Okay? So this is a spark. Okay, next word. Come on, Alice and Stephen and Angela, you were all in class yesterday. What's the next word?
oxygen.
Oxygen.
Yes, it means it's a where which can helps Fire and that us to
It's O2.
It's what?
O2.
O2.
Two.
Oxygen. O2. Oxygen. I can't do the small 2, sorry. Okay? Next word.
Ten. Ten.
Tend. What does tend mean? Angela, what does it mean? Tend. I need to tend to the sheep. I need to tend to the ovens. What does tend? I need to tend to the baby. What does tend mean?
Take care.
Yeah, that's it. Take care of. Okay? Take care of. She didn't tend to the ovens properly. She didn't take care of the ovens properly. Okay? Take care of. Okay, the next one. Next word.
next one is warehouses.
Warehouses.
Yeah.
What's
And
up?
it means the house which people put the big thing
Put the
or
big
something.
Or the
A big building that people stock things in. So it's a big building that people stock things in. Is that okay? Everyone understand? Stock, yeah? Everybody's okay with a big building that people stock things in. Are you sure? You understand stock? The verb stock.
yes,
You do? Tell me what is stock.
like a house and have a big like room, and people have need to put the big things in
Right.
the house.
But what does the verb stock mean?
Put the things inside there.
Go on, Angela. A bit louder.
Put the thing inside there.
Put your things
Inside there.
inside there. Speak again, Angela. Say something, just say anything. Go on, Speak, Angela. Say anything. Sing a song.
Hi.
Hi. So weird. Why are you so loud? Quiet. Okay. So a big building that people stock things in. To stock, and this word stocked here, the verb stock means to keep things, right? To keep things you need. Okay? Keep things you need. So warehouses will always have lots of stock. Right? Stock is stuff you need. It can be a noun or a verb. Okay? So they will stock things or it will have lots of stock. Noun or a verb. Okay. Next word.
Next word is the police.
Oh, supplies.
Supplies, yeah.
Go on.
It means wait.
Supplies. You can answer it by saying, why do you need supplies?
Supplies is a thing which you hurt or you are hungry. So it's when you have a accident or mm, some some accident happens and you can use
Can we say it like that? Things you need to live or survive.
uh
Like
this word
food and water and everything you need to live and survive.
yeah.
Yeah, I think here we can say it like that. So good job, well done.
This word is easy.
Yeah, it's hard. It's just things you need to live or survive, like food and water, supplies,
Yeah.
and maybe other things like toilet paper or other stuff. Okay. Okay. Next word. Next word. So, come on, guys. The problem here is that it seems like only Ivan did the homework, right? And now you see how long this is taking? It's taking so much time. Okay? And then it gets more boring and more boring and more boring. If we do your homework, the class isn't so boring. Okay? Does anybody else have any words they Googled?
Disaster.
Disaster. Okay. What is a disaster?
It's like
Ooh. Yeah.
earthquake or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Like earthquake or what?
Fire.
Like earthquake or fire.
Or typhoon. A typhoon.
Earthquake or big fire. Typhoon.
Like big accidents.
Yeah?
Have big volcano.
Or a big accident that causes lots of damage. Right? Earthquake or a big fire, typhoon, or a big accident that causes lots of damage. That would be a disaster. Right? Okay? So that's a disaster. That's way too big now. Something that causes lots of damage, right? Like the train in Hualien. Remember the train that crashed in Hualien? This is a disaster. Okay? Okay, right. Now listen, it's break time. You got your 7 minutes, but the class right now is too slow. So if any of you haven't Googled words, I suggest you use your 7 minutes to do it now. Okay? Do some Google translation. Right? Okay, so situation and condition. We've got 2 words there. Difficult for me, even me, to describe. So. Okay, here we go. What about these 2 words? Situation and conditions. Did you do any work on your 7-minute break? I believe you, Ivan. You're good. Good student. Well done. Come on then, speak. I'm waiting for you. I am your tool to finish this work. You are my boss. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Tell me which words you need.
Hot.
What? Hot.
No,
H-O-T.
no, it's Cartes. Lord Cheers.
What? Sorry? The what? Say it again. The what? Theist?
Lodgers.
Oh, lodgers. Lodgers. Okay, okay, okay.
Lodgers, yes.
Okay. Sorry. Lodgers. Okay. What is a lodger?
Lodger means
Someone who.
Someone who pays and live there.
Yeah. Bingo. Someone who pays to live in your house. Right? Someone who pays to live in your house. Okay, so that's a lodger. Someone who pays to live in your house. Okay, next.
Block.
What?
Block. BLOCK.
Oh, blocked. Blocked. Okay. What does blocked mean?
If something is in front of you and you can go through it.
Yep. Something is in front of you and you can't go by or through it. Right? Something is in front of you and you can't go by or through it. That's blocked. Good. That's excellent. Next.
Position.
Possessions. Okay.
Possession.
This one. Oh, what am I doing? Possessions. This one.
Yes.
Okay. What is a possession?
It's a thing you own.
A thing you
Like
own.
money.
What does own mean?
It's yours.
Okay. So, own means it's yours. Perfect. Good. A thing you own, which means it's yours. Okay. To own something means it's yours. Someone who pays to live in your house. Someone is in front of you and you can't go by. Okay, and then a thing you own, which means it's yours. Great. Okay, next one. Oh, that's too close. Next one.
Feel.
Feel. Is it flee?
Flee, yeah.
Flee.
Feel. Feel is.
Okay, what does flee mean?
Flee is ran away or ran away.
Yeah, ran away. Ran away, and it's usually scared. Usually scared. Okay, so you run away and usually you're scared. I don't know what color to use because I don't think yellow is going to work. Let's try red. Nope. Can't see this. Let's try blue. Well, not much better. Okay, ran away, usually scared. All right, next one.
Terror.
Terror. Okay. What does terror mean?
Like I'm very scared or
Yep.
fear.
Yeah, fear. Perfect. So if you see it says, flee from the flames with them, they screamed in terror. So flee, it means run away scared, and they screamed in terror, right? So terror also means really, really like scared, fear. Okay, so I'll just put here terror equals really scared, fear. Okay, terror equals really scared or fear. Next.
Suffered.
Suffered. Yep. Suffered. Okay.
Means
What does it mean? This one's hard.
something happened at you.
Try again. Try again.
It means to something bad.
Yeah. What is happening here? Try again. Bad things happen to you and what?
And you get in trouble.
How do you feel?
Bad.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just say it like that. Bad things happen to you and you feel bad. Okay? That's it. For me, anyway. Bad things happen to you and you feel bad. Okay? That's to suffer. You know, because sometimes bad things happen to you and you don't care, right? But if bad things happen to you and you really feel bad every day, then you suffer, right? Okay, next one.
Keep.
Sorry?
HEAT. Heat.
What? Sorry? Say again. I can't hear you. Sorry.
Heat.
Give?
HEAT.
Heat. Heat. Oh, from the heat. Okay. Yep. Okay, what's heat?
Very hot.
Yeah, extremely hot. Very hot. Yeah. It's just a word for hot. It's just a noun for hot. Hot is an adjective. Heat is the noun. Okay? Do you understand that? Hot is the adjective, heat is the noun. Right? So, if I move this one up. Put this one up. This one up. Here. Okay, so hot equals ADJ. Heat equals NOUN. No. Okay? Hot is the adjective, heat is the noun. The summer heat. The fierce heat. Okay, next one.
Next one is rabbit.
Yep, robbed.
Rob.
Robbed. What is robbed?
It means someone beat you and steal your thing,
Yeah.
and you have
So robbed means stolen, right?
stolen. Yeah, and they beat you or
Stolen.
and
So
stolen.
if we look at here, it says the fire had raged for almost 4 days when the guy put a plan into action, right? His soldiers demolished a large warehouse full of paper. This robbed the fire of more fuel. So it stole the paper from the fire. Okay? It's like saying that. It's a very strange way to say it. Okay? It stole the paper from the fire, so the fire couldn't eat the paper. Okay? Burn the paper. Right? It stole it. So it's a very strange way of saying it, yeah. Okay, keep going. Next one. Put a plan.
Demolished.
Demolished. Yep, what is demolished?
It means like removed.
Remove. How?
Or like destroy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Remove by destroying. Yeah? Good. It's like destroy. Okay? Very good. Next one.
Next one. Although. Although.
Although.
Although.
Yeah. Okay? Although. Okay? Although.
If.
Although is difficult to explain.
Although means uh something happened like but. Although like
Yeah.
but.
You're right. It's another way of saying but or however, but you say it in the start of the sentence. Okay? Although surprisingly few people lost their lives, at least 13,000 houses had been destroyed. Or you could say, surprisingly few people lost their lives, but 13,000 houses had been destroyed. Okay? You could say it like that. But although you put it at the beginning. So, yeah, that's a good one. Good explanation. Surprisingly few people lost their lives, but so many houses were destroyed. Although surprisingly few people lost their lives, 13,000 houses have been destroyed. Like this. Okay? Like but or although. You can use them both. But you put them in different places in the sentence. Okay, next one.
At least.
Come on. What?
At least.
Oh. Yeah. At least. What is at least?
As much as.
Huh?
As much as.
As much as. At least. As much as. Not really. As much as. Yeah, in this, it does kind of mean as much as, but not really. Least, L-E-A-S-T, has a very specific meaning. L-E-A-S-T, least. The least is the smallest amount. Samlist. The smallest amount. Okay, so that's the least. Right? So we say at least a lot. English people. Right? The smallest amount. Okay? So your mum might say, or your dad might say, you don't help around the house. You don't help with the housework. You could at least wash the dishes. And that's the smallest thing you could do. The smallest thing you could do. You don't help around the house. You don't do this. You don't do that. You could at least do the dishes. Right? Okay? Or I can help you with this, or I can help you with that. I can at least carry your bags for you. Okay? The smallest thing I can do for you. The smallest thing. So it's saying at least 13,000 houses. So that's the smallest guess, the smallest number they think. So maybe it was 14,000 or 15,000 houses. Okay? The smallest amount they counted. So that's it. At least means the smallest number, the smallest amount. But we say it every day. Could you help me? You could at least carry my bag. I'm so tired. Right? Okay, next word.
Ruins.
What?
Ruins.
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 Ruins. Okay, yes. What are ruins?
Something, people building or the house, and like it have a wall, so the wall, something like the people building or house and the people being a war or something,
And what happened to the
and
house?
it will be a ruins
Okay, but what happened? Why is it ruined?
because the people have a wars.
And what happened
War.
to the house? There was a war, and what happened to the house?
Destroyed.
Yeah. A building or a house or a castle that has been destroyed. Right? A building or a house or a castle that has been destroyed. That's a ruins. Okay? Next.
Gradually.
Gradually. Okay? What is gradually?
Is slowly.
Yeah.
Over a period of time.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll just write slowly. Yeah. Okay, slowly over a period of time. Right? Okay, so gradually equals slowly over a period of time. Very slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, so listen. That took 1 hour. 1 hour for us to do. 1 hour. It's too long. If you do your homework, we can do it in 30 minutes very quickly. Okay? 1 hour. So we're going to have another break. And then we'll read it again very quickly. All right? Oh. Break time. Okay, so Gino, can you read this sentence for me, please? Gino. Hello, yes, hello, class time, everyone back. Stephen, Rose. Cameras, good. Gino, could you read this sentence for me, please?
We have already waited for an hour and we were sitting patiently,
Patiently, yeah.
but then the nurse came and told us that we need to wait for another hour, so we got energy,
Energy,
Okay.
angry.
angry.
So it's like a story, right? Gino? Yeah, it's like a small story, right? We had already waited for an hour and we were sitting patiently. Yeah? Gino?
Sorry,
It's
I
okay?
touched the
Yes, we're fine.
raised hand.
That's okay. But then the nurse came and told us that we need to wait for another hour, so we got angry. Okay? So it's like a small story. All right. So the grammar we said yesterday, this sentence has past continuous, past simple, and past perfect. All three inside. Okay? So which part is past continuous?
We were sitting patiently.
Great. Okay? We were sitting patiently. And which part is past simple?
The nurse came and told us.
Good. So this whole sentence here is past simple. The nurse came and told us that we need to wait for another hour, so we got angry. The whole sentence is past simple because she told us that we need to wait. Okay? Actually, it should be she told us that we needed to wait. So that's my mistake. Okay? She told us that we needed to wait for another hour, so we got angry. Okay? And which part of the sentence is past perfect?
We had already waited for an hour.
Great. Good job. Okay? So we had already waited for an hour. So, which comes first? Which one is first? Which grammar is first?
We had already waited.
The past perfect grammar, right? We had already waited for an hour. Okay? And then what were we doing? We were sitting patiently. But then what happened? Then the nurse came and told us that we need to wait for another hour, right? So if we to draw a small diagram, it would look something like this. So we had already waited for an hour, right? And then we were sitting patiently, right? But then what happened? The nurse came and told us that we needed to wait for another hour. So we got angry. So this is the time here. I can't write with this thing. Okay, so this is the time diagram here. This is time. So we had already waited for an hour. We were sitting patiently, longer, right? And then the nurse came and told us we needed, so just one time, right? One small bit of time here. The nurse came and told us here. Right? Understand? All right. Let's have a look at these. 1 second. Okay. Alice, you first.
She heard. She heard.
I'll give you a little bit of help.
She was. She was sitting. She was sitting on the wall when she heard a loud noise.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault. When she heard a loud noise. Bingo. So she was sitting on the wall when she heard a loud noise. Sitting on the wall, sitting on the wall, sitting on the wall, sitting on the wall. Bang! Loud noise. Right? Long time. Gino, what problems do you have? Eh? What's going on with your face? Eh?
No.
Teacher Michael was teaching the class and then Gino stuck some things to his face. What's your problem? Eh? Alright, Gino. Stephen, this is your turn, sorry. Stephen.
They were eating their dinner when the plane crashed.
Okay, so this is a bit weird, but they were eating their dinner, then bang! The plane crashed. Gino, your turn.
She had
Yeah?
wait.
Put the stickers on your face first. You can put the stickers on your face and then say it. Okay, go.
Wait.
Hurry up.
Wait. She had waited.
She had waited. Uh-huh.
3 hours. For 3 hours. Before she became angry.
Good job. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you're up, Ivan.
He had just finished his work
Uh-huh.
before
Yeah.
his boss gave him some more to do.
Okay? He had just finished his work before his boss gave him some more work to do. Rose?
Well, he was walking on the road. Accident and accidents happen.
Yep. So he was walking down the road, and bang! Accident happened, right? Angela.
Well, they were making the fire started.
Good job. Alice.
She she had she had walked for
Hold on. She had walked. It looks like. Oh, here we go. I'll help you out. Here. There.
she had walked the wrong
The wrong.
way
Yeah, good.
for 10 minutes.
Uh huh.
Before a friendly person have
Stephen.
We had already to we had already start to cook cook pizza, cook dinner when Dad said, "Let's go out for pizza."
Okay. Well done, everyone. So, hello. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So, she was sitting on the wall when she heard a loud noise. What grammar do we have there? From this grammar here. Past continuous, past simple, and past perfect. She was sitting on the wall when she heard a loud noise.
Past continuous and simple past.
Yep, past continuous and simple past, or past simple, right? She was sitting on the wall, past continuous, when she heard a loud noise, past simple. Okay, what about this one? They were eating dinner when their plane crashed.
Past continue
Yep,
and simple past.
and
too.
simple past, past simple, simple past, okay? She had waited for 3 hours before she became angry.
Past perfect
Past perfect
and past simple.
and past simple. Okay? Past perfect and past simple. Okay? Next one. He had just finished his work before his boss gave him some more to do.
Past perfect and past simple.
Past perfect, past simple. Good job. While he was walking down the road, an accident happened.
Past continuous and simple past.
Past continuous and then simple past happened here. Right? While they were making bread, the fire started. There should be a comma there.
Past continuous and
Past
simple
continuous there and then simple past or past simple. She had walked the wrong way for 10 minutes before a friendly person helped her.
past perfect and
Past perfect
simple.
and past simple here. We had already started to cook dinner when Dad said, "Let's go out for pizza."
Past perfect and simple past.
And again, past perfect and simple past, right? So now it becomes easier, now we know these tenses, it becomes easier to answer the questions for this. Okay. So yesterday the question was, how did it start? How long did it last? But number 2, how did it start was the difficult question. All right? So if we just read this again. All right? So now we know it. We read it again.
Is
Alice, if you read the first paragraph again.
it was 1 a.m. on Sunday, September 2, in
1666, yeah.
1966. London was sleeping in a small bakery in
Pudding Lane,
Pudding Lane. Thomas
Fariner.
Horner and his worker was busy making bread for the coming day when suddenly a fire broke out. Just 4 days later, thousands of houses had been destroyed and countless people were homeless. How did this happen and why was the damage so extensive?
Good job, well done. So countless means difficult to count, there are so many. And extensive means went very far. Why did the damage go so far? Okay? Why was it so big? Why was it so far? Okay? So, Thomas Fariner and his workers were busily making bread when suddenly a fire broke out. Just 4 days later, thousands of houses had been destroyed. So can we answer that question now? How did it start? From the first paragraph, can we answer the question?
No.
Anybody else? From the first paragraph, the question, how did it start? Can we answer the question? Stephen, Ivan, can we answer this question? How did it start? If we read the first paragraph. How did the fire start? If we read the first paragraph, can we answer that question?
bakery was for a time to start. The bakery was baking, working, making breads and when
When the fire started.
yeah and
But can we say how did it start from here?
here
I think
Because it says they were making bread when suddenly a fire broke out. Is it because they were making bread that the fire started?
No.
mm,
I'm listening to you, Alice. I just want them to think too. Is it because they were making bread that the fire started?
because uh, they got too hot and sparks began to fly.
Right? But from this first paragraph, can we say now, from reading the first paragraph, read the first paragraph. Can you tell me how the fire started? Yes or no? Angela, can you tell me, if you read the first paragraph, how the fire has started?
I think it's when they make the bread.
Sorry, again?
I think it's when they make the bread.
Yeah, it started while they were making bread, but can you tell me how it started? Not really, right? It is partly because they were making bread. It is. But it's not why it started. You didn't tell me how it started, right? It started while they were making bread. The fire started. Okay? They were making bread and the fire started. So the time is longer. They were making bread, and the fire started. That just tells you the time. Only the time. It doesn't tell you why or how. Okay? It only tells you the time. It doesn't tell you why or how. Right? Ivan, you read the next one. For a fire to start.
For a fire to start, three things are needed: a spark,
A spark
fuel,
here.
and oxygen.
An oxygen.
In a bakery in building, they might didn't tend to the ovens properly.
Didn't take care of the ovens properly. Yeah.
They got too hot and sparks began to fly.
Sparks. Yeah.
The weather that year had been
Extremely hot.
extremely hot. It had rained
Hadn't.
for months,
Say it
but
again. It hadn't rained for months.
it hadn't rained for months. But people knew winter was become, so they did stock their cupboards with food and oil. Warehouses were filled of wood, logs,
Keep going. Keep going.
other winter supplies. Supplies. A strong wind has blown for the east. The situation uh, for the with for
Provided
provided perfect
conditions.
condition for no, conditions for
Flames to spread.
flames to spread.
The fire
That
to spread. Hmm.
was one of the biggest disasters of a 17th century world.
Okay, good. Right. So here. Earthquake or big fire, typhoon or big accident, so disasters. Things you need to live or survive, winter supplies, a big building that you stock things in, warehouse, and stocked. Take care of, tend, oxygen you have here, and spark you have here, right? So, now can we say, how did the fire start?
Yes.
What would you say, Alice? How did the fire start?
Because a maid didn't tend to the oven properly and they got too hot.
Is it
And
because they were making bread as well?
uh,
Hmm? If they weren't making bread, then the ovens wouldn't be on, and the maid wouldn't need to tend to the ovens, right?
yeah.
So it's because they were making bread. So how did the oven start? How did the fire start? Sorry, because they were making bread. Nicole, teacher Nicole. Teacher Nicole, are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Look
Yes.
look at the screen. I got one student with a camera on. One student here.
Huh? You want?
Look, I've only got one student with the camera on. Everyone else doesn't have their camera on.
OK OK。
Stephen,
哎，你们为
Gino,
什么上课
Rose,
都不
Angela,
开？
all of
你们
them.
为什么上课都不开那个镜头啊？上课镜头给我打开哦，真的是很奇怪哎，都要老师一直提醒。谁在关？我现在马上打电话去你家，听到了没有 ？OK。
Thank you. All right, so if they weren't making bread, the ovens wouldn't be on, and the maid wouldn't need to tend to the ovens. So if we need to answer this question of how did it start? How did it start, Alice?
The bakery is too hot and the spark was flying into the warehouse, and inside the warehouse have woods, foods, and oil and coal and other winter
Yeah.
supplies.
The bakery was too hot. The ovens were too hot. But it was because they were making bread. But that's not the reason. The reason is not because they were making bread. The reason is because, yes, they were making bread. Right? Yes, they were making bread. But it's because the maid didn't tend to the ovens properly and they got too hot. Yes? So while they were baking bread, the maid didn't tend to the ovens properly and they got too hot and sparks began to fly. Right?
Yeah.
So you need the ovens, you need them making bread, you need it all for the story. But that part there, the busily making bread, is not the reason how or why the fire started. Okay? It's just what was happening. Okay? But it's a part of the reason, but it's not the full reason. Okay? It's part, but it's not the whole reason. It's not the whole reason. Okay? So we can now answer, how did it start? It started because they were making bread. Right? How did it start? And the maid didn't tend to the ovens properly. They got too hot. and sparks began to fly. And it burned all the supplies and the wood and the coal and the fuel, right? All the dry things. So now number 3, how long did it last? How long did the fire last?
4 days.
Come on, full sentence. The fire?
The fire had fire 4 day last.
That's Chinese grammar.
Okay.
Come on, somebody else. Anybody else can answer. You don't need to wait for Ivan. How long did the fire last? Ivan said the fire have 4 days last. That's Chinese grammar. It's not English grammar.
The fire had raged for almost 4 days.
The fire had raged for almost 4 days. That's had raged means lasted.
Okay.
So the fire, what? Come on, somebody jump in with the English grammar. It's a simple past simple sentence. How long did the fire last? Past simple sentence. Past simple.
The fire had
Past simple sentence. Come on, it's not difficult. Listen to the question. How long did it last? Where's the verb?
did.
No.
Okay.
Where's the verb in this sentence? How long did it last?
Last.
Last. Okay? So how do we turn this into an answer? Where's my thing?
It lasts for 4 days.
Good. It lasts for 4 days. But you need to make it past simple sentence. It lasts. How to make it past simple? It lasts for 4 days. How do you think you make that past simple? How do we make verbs into past? This is a really easy question.
But easy.
Thank you.
Uh,
It lasted for 4 days. Just like that. How long did it last? How long did he run? He ran for blah blah blah. How long did he play? He played for blah blah blah. Sorry, like this. Okay? Where is my thing? Okay, here. Okay, so number 4. How did people get away? How did people get away?
Some people drive into the water.
Some people what into the water? Drive.
Some people escaped on the boats.
Some people escaped on boats, and some people what into the water?
Sure. Drive.
Drive. Are you sure it's drive? Did they have cars in 1666?
No. It's
Where is it? The fire
Please.
spread quickly, but it was also extremely difficult to fight. It
Hunger.
started in a poor area of the city with not much money. Warehouses were built very close to one another. Tens of thousands of people were living in very small spaces. A simple house was often home to many families as well as lodgers. As the catastrophe is a very bad thing, happened, people panicked, didn't know what to do, right? Some had to smash their doors to get out of their homes. The streets were blocked, so something is in front of you and you can't go by. The streets were blocked with people and material that had fallen from the houses, so the wood and the signs fell from the houses. Many people had grabbed like this, their most important possessions. A thing you own, a possession is a thing you own, it's yours. So your books, your bags, your t-shirts, whatever. And were trying to flee, to run away, scared from the flames. They screamed in terror and suffered from the heat. Terror, big fear, really scared. Suffer, bad things happen to you and you feel bad. And suffered from the heat and smoke. Some escaped from the city on boats and others simply dived into the river to save themselves. Dived. Dived. What is a dive?
like suffer.
Huh?
Very.
Sorry?
Under the water.
Yeah, you jump into the water like this. Right? The Olympic Games have diving, right? Dive. So they dived into the water. Just jumping into the water. Right? What was my point now? Here we go. So, how did people get away? How do we answer that question? Come on, you just answered it. Gino, how do we answer this question? How did people get away? What, you can't hear me now or what? What happened? How did people get away? How did people get away? Gino, are you listening? Gino, say hello. Are you listening? Is Gino listening or what? What's he doing? Gino, are you watching TV? Are you watching TV, Gino?
Huh?
Are you playing computer games or watching TV? What are you doing?
No.
What? Come on, tell me the truth. What are you doing? Watching TV, aren't you?
No.
Don't lie to me. Come on, tell me.
I
Watching YouTube.
No.
No? What are you doing then? Come on, you're doing something. We all saw you. That's why everyone's laughing. What what are you doing now? Come on. Tell me what you were doing.
I'm relaxed.
What were you were relaxing? How?
Yes.
How?
There.
By watching TV.
No.
Don't lie to me.
I
Don't lie
didn't.
to me. Don't lie to me.
No.
You are a liar. How
No,
did they
I
escape?
didn't.
How did the people get away?
I didn't listen. So
So you weren't listening.
No, I say I can't listen what are you say, so I fix.
Oh, oh, come on. You were watching TV. Hey,
No.
how did the people get away?
What?
What do you mean what? How did the people get away? Question number 4. How did they get away? You don't know, do you?
They get away.
They get away. They just get away.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good answer. 100 points. Okay. Rose, how did the people get away?
I don't know.
Well, come on, I just read it for you. Rose, you're not Gino, so you don't get away with bad things like Gino. You don't escape with bad things like Gino.
No.
You're a good student, Rose.
I
No,
didn't.
no.
I didn't see movie. I'm at home.
You
so I
can't
didn't
be
see
like
movie.
Gino, Rose. I'm
And
not it's not the same.
my room didn't have TV, so I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
TV.
Blah blah
Okay?
blah blah blah. You got Nintendo Switch.
No.
You got something.
No.
Yeah, blah blah blah. You got Nintendo Switch or something there. I don't know.
No. It's at.
So then you're just what are you looking at then? You're looking at the wall.
No.
Just looking at the wall.
No.
Come on, Rose. How did they escape? How did they get away? Rose. Rose wasn't here yesterday, so she gets a pass. Stephen, how did they escape? How did they get away? You're not allowed to say I don't know. Or you can go and live with Gino. Come on, we just said it here. Did they fly planes? How did they escape? Did they fly planes? Did they climb trees? What did they do? Did they ask Santa Claus to come with his reindeer? Come on, we just read the paragraph. We just read it.
On the boat
And?
and dive into the river to save themselves.
Right, good job. You answer the next question too. How was the fire stopped?
Fire break.
Say again, Angela.
Fire break.
The fire break. What was the fire break? How did they make a fire break? Says there, the same paragraph. This paragraph.
take out the fuel.
Take out the fuel. What was the fuel?
Uh, paper.
The paper. The warehouse full of paper, right? They removed or demolished or destroyed the warehouse full of paper to stop the fire from catching that. Yes? So how did the fire stop? They removed the paper here. And then the wind changed direction, driving the fire back into itself. So the wind also helped to stop the fire. What damage did it do? What damage did the fire do?
At least 13,000 houses and 18% of the city buildings have been destroyed.
Great.
And
Yeah, keep going.
thousands of people have become homeless and have lost everything they own.
Good. Right. So at least 13,000 houses, people were homeless, and then after that fire, still people had no homes, still people had to live. It was difficult. All right, so I wanted to do this page today. Have to do it next time. Okay, so same homework. Read this page, Google Translate words you don't understand. Let's try and find some now. Tell me the first word you don't understand.
Trade.
Trade. Next word. Poetry.
Ordinary.
Ordinary.
Yeah, ordinary.
Next word. Typical. Typically.
I think it's just same.
After that, what about shepherds?
Shepherd.
Okay, so we know this does have words we don't understand, and we need to find the ones we don't understand. Underline them, Google Translate, right? Underline them and Google Translate. Okay? You've also got workbook, page 18, exercise 3 and 4 for homework. Okay? Workbook, page 18, exercise 3 and 4. Okay?
I think they don't have workbook, right?
Yeah, they do. They should do, yeah. I gave it to teacher Kenny.
So they also have workbook.
You ask them.
你们有 workbook 吗？有吗？
But you should have two. Do you have a workbook as well? Yeah, they've got two. Angela's got two, yeah. Yeah, they got two.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, good job, guys. If you got that all down. Thank you. See you next week. Bye-bye.
So Michael, remember save the video. Thank you.